Hey everybody, it's Janelle, and I know on my blog I said I would do a look using some of the new pigments that I got. This is a sample of Electric Coral by MAC. Really pretty bright, almost fluorescent, corally, orangey color. I got this sample from a company called The Body Needs. If you go to my blog, I've got a link to that site. Their samples are $1.59 each, and actually, I'll hold this up again, you can see there's quite a bit in here for just a sample. Plenty of applications, and since coral is one of my new reds, red is my favorite color, and this summer coral became a big secondary color for me, I decided to get this and try it out. We're going to start the look here. Of course, I've got foundation on, powder, eye primer, and now for my base I'm using a pencil by Aziza 2. It's an eye, lip, and cheek pencil, double-sided, and this combination is called Sunset, but there's kind of a peachy colored crayon here on one end. I'm going to use this as the base under my eyeshadow. As I've been saying in my blog, there are some colors that are problem colors for me. I love them, but I just don't seem to wear them well. Pinks tend to be a problem for me. They fade out on my skin tone. And another color that I absolutely love, but again, I've not found one that really stays well with my skin tone, is the coral. Hence the reason I decided to get this electric coral and try it. Now, I've covered my lid all the way up to my crease with this pencil. I'm going to take my finger here, pat it, and distribute it evenly across my lid. You don't want to pull the skin in the eyelid area because it's very delicate, and the more pressure and the more pulling that you do to the skin in this area, the more quickly you'll develop wrinkles because you'll be breaking down the collagen in the skin. And that's what gives our skin our nice smooth appearance. Okay? Once I've got that blended in, I'm going to take my flat pencil, and you can see I've got some of the dust here in the top. That's pretty much all I'm going to need to put on my lid, but I'm going to load my brush just like this, and I'm going to begin packing this on from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner, all across my lid. And again, when you pack, you're just more or less patting the shadow into place. You're not buffing or rubbing or blending it in. You are just depositing the color in an even layer across the lid. And as you can see, the color's pretty intense, so I'm really liking this so far. And actually, that little bit of dust that was in the lid is pretty much all I need to cover my lid. Put the cap on this so I don't lose any. Next color to go in the crease, this is an old discontinued color by Physicians Formula. I believe it was called Aberdeen, but I'm going to dust this in my crease. I'm going to use my short crease brush here by Sonia Kashuk. Got this at Target, not very expensive. I'm going to start here in the outer corner of the crease, and again, I'm just going to pat this on in the crease right now, concentrating most of the color here on the outer edge of my crease. Now I'm going to take the brush and begin my sweeping motions to deposit more of the color going towards the inner crease. Just pulling that on down into the corner, back and forth, blending that in, blending it down into the first color I put on. blending it out. On top of the aubergine, I'm going to apply a little bit of purple. This is by NYX. This is just to give it a little more color, a little more shimmer, because that aubergine was a matte color. There was no shimmer to it at all. Don't want a high shine, but I do want a little bit of a glimmer there. So we'll just dust that on a little bit over top of the aubergine. Now that's done. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add my highlight color, and this is going to be Apricot Mousse by NYX. Light peach color, and I'm going to use a brush you probably wouldn't ordinarily think of. This is a concealer brush that again is by Sonia Kashuk. Purchased it from Target, but this tip allows me to get right under my eyebrow. I'm going to groom my eyebrow up just a little bit, kind of get the hairs out of the way. Then I'm going to begin dabbing this color right underneath my eyebrow. Once I've done that, I'll go back and I'll start pulling the color down. Blending it down from the eyebrow. Blending it into that crease color. Now, just to keep that color from being quite so stark, I'm going to take a little bit of Milani's, whoops, there we go, Sun Goddess. Now I'm going to overblend just a little bit of that. Right here where the apricot mousse meets that aubergine, blend that a little bit. Kind of soften out the transition between the crease color and the highlight. Now you don't actually see the gold color of Sun Goddess, but it kind of softens that transition. After we do that, next come the eyeliner and the mascara, the brows, the cheeks, and the lips. I'll stop the video, I'll do all of that, and I'll come back and show you what the finished product looks like.